prepare thyself.
La. Wah. You know I had to do it to him. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, people. Ribby, Terror Overlord, Clint Gibson. Good morning, brave adventurers. Today, we are playing HeroQuest. We're going to be playing soon. But we will be playing Prince Magnus Gold. We're going to be recovering some very important coinage that the Empire needs to be able to fund things like new armor, weapons, pastries, and other foods in the eternal fight against chaos. Good morning, Vault Nurse. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me while I play some HeroQuest and just relax. This is Quest 4, Prince Magnus Gold. I just got done in the last quest Barely surviving the slaying of the Orc Warlord. That was intense and kind of ridiculous. It's kind of redonkulous. Ward Icon Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. Coffee Amalgamash HeroQuest. Best mornings ever. I'm so glad I can add a little bit of goodness to your morning. As before, I've already drank all my coffee, but I will toast you regardless with my bottle of water. That's my routine. I get up at 5 a.m. I eat a little bit of breakfast. I grab myself a cup of coffee and a bottle of water, and I head back. Head back to my studio, aka the spare bedroom. I think we're ready. 9:17, I'll give it 3 more minutes. I think I began yesterday, I think at closer to 9:30, so this will be fine. Today we're going to finish Quest 4, well, or it'll finish us, one of those 2 configurations, but we're pretty strong now. Like, we had a definite level up. Just so everybody's aware of what's going on here, the Barbarian has a shield, it's his broadsword, and a helmet. The Dwarf has a shield and a helmet. The Elf has a crossbow, and our Wizard, of course, has a staff, as well as an extra dagger. So we are pretty kitted for this quest. I think I'll be putting a little more emphasis on looking for traps this time around, and I will be looking for a little bit more treasure, because in order to really, truly get our next level of equipment, we're going to need lots of dosh. Chainmail costs 500 gold coins. So probably grab a helmet for the elf next, and then I'll try to get enough money for maybe another shield, actually, for the elf, because it doesn't say that I can't use a shield with a crossbow. We'll see how the game treats it. Toolkit. Kind of wondering about the toolkit as well. I don't have any toolkits. I didn't make it a habit to buy any. But, battle axe. Kind of think a battle axe would be great to have too. Battle axe for the dwarf, or Kyle, who actually went down in battle in the last quest. Actually, everybody did except for Pickle the Elf. Pickle the Elf was the hero who won the day. Do you think it's fair to save potions of strength, etc., and carry them over to the next mission? The dynamic of things certainly changes whether you choose to do that or not. I think if you're at the point where you can buy potions of strength and such, that must mean that you're playing an expansion, right? Expansions are pretty tough. And depending on how you played the base game and how the characters were allowed to kit themselves and carry that stuff over, that might be a make or break decision. That's tough to say. But if you get them during the course of the game, yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, you're carrying your gold over to the next mission. Long form campaign. I'd like to do all the quests. Yeah. I would allow it by default. And I would keep an eye on things. I mean, the potions really don't add that much of a buff. The potions of healing can save your life. Like, they can make the difference between a failed quest and and winning. I don't see potions of healing being stockpiled so much that it becomes a problem. They're gonna use them. But the other ones, the other potions aren't really that big of a deal. It's like 1 extra defend dice, 1 extra attack dice. Yeah, I'd let them stack them all day long. I wouldn't care, I don't think. All right, 9:21. We can begin. We're gonna go to the next quest. You did not complete your previous quest. You must go back and complete it. Oh yeah, I accidentally progressed to the next screen without allowing anybody to name their heroes. So that's on me. The heroes are now named Ogre the Barbarian, Old Scratch the Dwarf, Pickle the Elf, and John the Wizard. We lost almost our entire party. This music is epic. Is the volume okay for everybody? Cool, I homered a potion shop and made the sell back ridiculously low for the potions, plus you can buy most of them from the expansions. Yeah, that was my thought. Once you get to the point where you can buy them in the expansions, I'd let them go wild, because by that point there's nothing really else to buy. Keller's Keep, Return Wrath of the Witch, Lich, Lord, King. I think they're probably expecting you to use some of the buffs in addition to having more advantageously kitted characters. But again, that depends on the rest of the rules you're using. Whether or not you're doing permadeaths. I like how this app actually handles the death of a character. Just make sure another character walks over that space to pick up their treasure, and then bam, you've got it. If you're a surviving hero, you get to do what you want with it. If the player next to you wants to roll a new hero and you don't give them the treasure back, that's on you. They still have their starting equipment either way. But then if you want to be nice and give them the equipment back or buy something for them to help them succeed in the next mission, you can do that too. It's really hard to operate at a net loss, unless you're just selling all of your crap. All right, for our first turn, Pickle, open the door. A goblin. Goblin goes down. Barbarian. Kill. Goblin goes down. Done deal. Wizard. Wizard. Stay in this room. Search for treasure. Of course, it would be a wandering Famir. That's going to be a problem. Dwarf, kill the Famir. That was okay, I guess. No. I don't appreciate you. Pickle, you first. Thank you, Pickle. I appreciate you. Wizard. Move here. Search this room for treasure. Another Famir? Are you kidding me? Already almost dead to wandering monsters. Barbarian, move here and search for treasure. Heroic brew. If you drink its contents before you attack, you can make 2 attacks instead of 1. That's great. Exactly what I need. Pickle. Oh yeah, we gotta end our turn. Probably a bad idea to open that door before doing that. Wow. Woof. Alright, Barbarian. Is there anybody in your line of sight? Yeah, there's an orc. That orc is so far away. How can we oh. I have not put on the helmet or the shield yet. Let us do both of those things. There we go.
Be wary.
Okay, that's better. Jeez Louise. He's done. Pickle. Search for treasure. Wandering monster. Good grief. Really? Alright, dwarf. Take care of it. Or don't. Wizard. Attack with staff. Oh, you're not gonna let me do that. Are you... Do you have equipped? No. Attack him. Ajah! That was terrible. I now have a Famir in my room. Yet again. That's... Third Famir. Completely pointless loss of body points. Hating it. Absolutely hating it. Dwarf first. Famir. That was crap. That was crap. Wizard next. He blocked. Elf. Go here and then shoot the Famir. Barbarian. Please kill this thing. Thank you. End turn. No more searching for treasure. I think I'm done with that. Pickle, get rid of that thing. Thank you. Barbarian, have you searched for treasure in here? I know. I just said I wasn't gonna do it anyway. Despite a thorough search, you find nothing. Oh. I see. Wizard? I don't think there should be any secret doors this early in the quest. And he found a hazard. Okay, we officially suck. This is the first quarter, not even, of the quest, and we have taken a real beating. So we're gonna have to cast a spell already on the dwarf. It's not really letting me select him to do that. Why not? Well, okay, never mind. I'll walk in here and search for traps. No traps found. End turn. Live dangerously, die gloriously. You're right. You're right. Plus, that's already like 3 Famir that won't be immediately on top of the deck. Unless their logic is shuffling the deck each time. Oh god. I don't know. I know that the wizard needs to heal. Why can't you heal him? I know you've got a heal spell on you. You have to. Why would my wizard not have spells? This might be a problem. This might be a problem. My dwarf doesn't have spells. Or my elf doesn't have spells either. This is bad. This is not good at all. I don't know what happened. I think we are going to live dangerously. I think we're just going to crossbow our way through the entire dungeon. The dwarf and the wizard are going to be cavalry. Oh, I honestly don't know if the app shuffles the cards or not. It's going to be rough. This is going to be a rough one. Alright, open the door. Crossbow hit that fool. Oh no, he's still alive. Only one of you can attack my elf. Only one of you can attack Pickle. I cannot believe my wizard has lost his ability to cast spells. Am I going to be able to beat this? Not rules as written, that's for sure. Ow. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Equip the short sword. Attack him. Oh, he died. Nice. Equip the crossbow and move away. I don't know what kind of house rules you might prefer when it comes to stuff like that. It seems this game had no problem letting me do that. Very interesting. It also doesn't appear that there's any limitations on what gear you can take with you. So, presumably, I could play the later quests, equipping the thing that's best for my attack, and then after my attack, equip the things that are best for my defense, which doesn't seem to make a lot of sense when you're playing the board game and you have those limitations to begin with. So I'll just have to like not do that because I want to be consistent. I don't want to take advantage of a loophole or a limitation just because I'm playing a video game. Search for traps, Pickle. The floor appears weak there. Okay. That's actually the first time I've searched for a trap.
It is the Emperor's will.
It is the Emperor's will. That's the first time I've searched for traps, and now I see what that has done. It's blowing my mind that I cannot search for, or that I cannot use spells. It is blowing my mind. Alright, end our turn here and start anew. Dwarf, you first. Let's go straight in there and wallop. Wait, do I need to equip my stuff first? Yeah, put on your helmet. God, put on your shield. Oh my god. Attack. Very good. Very, very good. Your turn. Attack. Very good. Very, very, very good. Step in here, look for traps. No traps. Come in here and just stand. Do I want to search for treasure? Could I die if a wandering monster is drawn? Yes. That'll be my barometer. If I could die... Because I don't want to die. Because I don't know how this game handles your stuff when you have a total party kill. Okay, so far we're still safe. I don't remember what's in the south room. So I would like to make it a point to go there. But I foolishly did not search for traps first. Oh my god. Wow. I don't know how to handle disarming traps. We'll get to that here very shortly. End the turn. Old Scratch first. Disarm a trap. You have disarmed the trap. Awesome. That's all there was to that. Open the door. Oh. Great. Secret room. I honestly cannot remember the order of events there. 4 with a movement of 4. I don't think I'm interested in dying. So... open the door. Goblin? Goblin. Hi. Shoot him. Dang it. You guys are super lucky. Only one of you can attack Pickle, though. End 10. You somehow got a hit on him, you stupid goblin. That somehow worked. All right. Kill it. Good. We've taken out yet another room. Get that dwarf in there. Have him search for some traps, please. Old Scratch does not find any traps. Old Scratch is doing a good job. He's doing a good job. We're all doing a good job. Old Scratch needs healed. John could die, and John can't cast spells. For some reason, John failed the College of Magic, and this is who decided to come along with me on my journey today to get Prince Magnus's gold. Sorry, I'm a little salty about that. Now, I think it is not the top door that I need to go into, but the right. Oh, hey, do it. Go. Okay. Ogre has stumbled into a pit trap. Crap. Son of a gun. Can I jump over that square? Can't disarm it. No, that is not an action I can do. Alright, that's fine. Let's search for treasure. Oh my god, I got a potion of healing. Potion of healing, and I really, really needed it. That is fantastic. Use it. 1d6. Ooh. But we'll go ahead and use it now. That's amazing. That is fantastic. Pickle can afford to open this door. Can I see you? App says I can. Killed another orc. Okay, I do think that that's the way I needed to go. Well, both of the friggin' doors lead to the same room. So step here and then search for traps. No. We'll end our turn this way. Oh no! A spear trap! Can't walk any more forward than that. I guess the wizard will now search for traps. No traps. So that means there are secret doors to find. This is the first room that I will search for secret doors in. Ah, yeah. I'm not gonna have the dwarf go the pit trap route. End turn here. All right. Good enough for me. If it's good enough for me. Elf is pretty close. Okay, that'll work. Search for traps. No traps. Wizard. dwarf, and elf. Elf will be able to see down this hallway. If there are monsters, there are none. Search for traps. No traps. A lot of long hallways in this one. I don't remember Prince Magnus Gold. Barbarian will lead the way down the hallway. Pickle, I actually don't mind if Pickle leads because Pickle's got the ranged weapon, but when it comes to kicking down doors, it's kind of a toss-up between... Actually, everybody is okay to open doors. I'm okay with any of these guys, except for the wizard opening a door. I don't really want the wizard leading the way, but I do want the wizard to... Actually, we can search for traps because we have a new line of sight. Aha! Gotta end our turn there. Don't mind if anybody else kicks down a door, though. Alright. Old Scratch first. Did I disarm the trap? How does this work? Yeah, I knew about that. You already told me that the floor looks weak. But how was I supposed to disarm that? Let's try that again. Wonder why I can't do that. There's something going on here. Oh, okay. I had to click the tile in movement mode after selecting disarm the trap. It's disarmed now. That's fantastic. Oh, man. Oh my god. Face cam blocking the view? I am so sorry. It's just my big ass face on the screen. Oh my god. Guys, I'm really sorry. You need to be able to see the game board, not me. Oh my god. What a pathetic mistake. I'm gonna punish myself. I'm going to go away so you can see the board. I'm very sorry. That is ridiculous of me. This is the room that I started in, and I had Famirs jumping out and attacking me because that's all I could find when I searched for treasure. All I could find was Famir, cash, and prizes. Out into the hallway, slayed the orc before he ever made it close. Down this long, long hallway, into the next room, fought some goblins. Into the next room, fought some orcs. Actually, they're all orcs, not goblins. Came through this hall looking for traps. Came into this room and slayed some goblins. Found out that there was a pit trap here and another trap here, spike trap, arrow. These all lead to the same room where I searched for a secret door. Through this long hallway we now go, and I have finally disarmed the trap that was here. Oh, man. It's all good. It's all about imagination, right? No. No. I wanted this stuff to be here. I didn't want to just talk it out. Still at a loss for why I can't cast spells as the wizard. He's going to be basically useless. He's just going to be there to make sure I have a surviving hero who can rush in if a monster is trapped and hit him with the staff at an angle. So... Alright, I'll come back now. Here I am. And yes, going onto my other monitor causes the mouse to move in that direction and keep the screen rolling whenever I do that. End turn. I don't actually want you to lead the charge like that, or do I? I don't know yet. We'll see. Open. Crossbow. Ah, yeah. Dwarf. Axe. Or sword. Sword, I guess. Sword. That was that. End turn. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Blanc. 2 skulls of damage. Oh. You're going down. Yeah, you went down. I could give Heroic Brew to my buddy Barbarian here. I'm not sure what kind of enemies I'm going to be facing down. I've only got a handful of rooms here. I guess technically all of them if they were being used really creatively enough, but somehow I don't think that's going to be the case. I'll leave it be. I'll have Pickle come over here and open a door. I did not search for traps. Are you visible? You shouldn't be placed on the board if I can't see you with my crossbow as well. No traps. Fair enough. End turn. Okay. Oh, good. You missed. Or I defended very well. We're just gonna take a quick step back and myrtleize you. Dwarf, get out there and search for traps. There's no other rooms. No traps. Good. How about secret doors? No. None of that. Alright guys, that means that there's only one thing left to do, and that's go into the center room, where I'm sure this quest will be coming to a bitter, bloody end. Ugh. What's with the low rolls, guys? Oh, there's actually a little hallway there. Do I want to go down that hallway? Yeah? Maybe not. We'll just leave this turn here. Alright. Here we go. Opening the door. Pickle says, I have found Golthor in the stolen treasure chests. Let's get them. No boss music. Okay, we have to eliminate attackers. One attacker down. Only one of you idiots can attack me now. If you're smart, that's going to be either the Chaos Warrior or the Famir. Theoretically, I could be killed right here in this doorway, but I don't think I will be. Who do I want to send to the front? Do I want to send the Barbarian up? Maybe. Who's got the items? Who's got the Heroic Brew? You do. You're using the Heroic Brew, and you're also going to walk up here so you can be a little closer to the action. Don't be a trap. Okay. And then so are you. You're going to walk right up there. Let's do this. I'm ready. You sent your goblin. You sent your goblin. You fool. You fools. Look at you. You fools. Death to the goblin. That's what I used my heroic brew on? Fabian9397, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. I'm sorry. I believe you are speaking French, and I do not speak French, but I will tell you the application, if this is what you're asking, the application is linked in the description. You can go to the website, and you'll find the HeroQuest isometric view app. I hope that is what you are asking, so that I hope that helps. All right, you fools. We're just gonna end our turn here. I would actually really like if I could get the elf right here. So nope, not gonna move any. Well, I'll move the wizard back. Why not? Actually, the wizard can attack diagonally, so the wizard can move right here for now. We'll end our turn. Defended. We got this in the bag, guys. This is not going to end well for the forces of chaos. Or maybe it will. Actually, that was pretty pathetic. Move back. We'll allow the dwarf a turn. That was also pathetic. What is happening? I can attack you with my staff. The wizard just killed the orc that I had the barbarian and dwarf attack. Barbarian and dwarf both attacked the orc, failed miserably. Wizard's like, let me show you how it's done, and pokes the orc through the eye into the skull with his staff from right around the corner. These are the stories that HeroQuest is made of. I mistakenly moved Pickle up thinking that would do something, but nah. Bonk, you missed. You fools. We're gonna attack you first, which that failed. Now we'll move. Pickle next. Can I attack you? I could shoot the goblin through the doorway, and so I will. Hell yes. Old Scratch, your turn. You didn't get him. You didn't get him. Barbarian, you got this. Heck yeah. Awesome. We can end our turn that way. I'm happy with that. Oh, you missed. Oh no. Oh god. Oh. Chaos Warrior time. Pickle first. Pickle's going to attack the Famir. Oh god. It's a miss. Wizard's up next. Wizard's actually going to attack this guy. Staff. That was a miss. Ogre, attack Gulthor. He one-shotted him. Gulthor has been dealt a death blow. Barbarian has come in, swinging, murdered this Chaos Warrior. Fantastically done by the Barbarian. Dwarf, get in there and finish the job. Or don't. It's up to you. Live your truth. Famir attacks the dwarf. Dwarf ain't having none of that. What do you think you're doing? Running away from battle? You fool. Barbarian, get him. Yeah, we did it. The Famir has been dealt a death blow. Now, here's where things get interesting. The quest has not stopped. To pick up this chest, which belongs to Prince Magnus, left-click on it. Use this chest when you are standing on the spiral stairway to successfully retrieve it. You can only carry one at a time. All right. That means you'll come in here and get the third one, right? Yes. No, I didn't want to do that. Why did you walk over there? Might as well search for treasure. Of course we find a Famir, and now it is the Famir's turn. Lovely, awesome, spectacular. Thank you. I appreciate it. Pickle first. Did the app just... Oh, it made me roll a 1. That's right. I only have 1 movement now. Found yet another monster. Can't believe I found 4 Famir in this quest searching for treasure. We're not going to do anything risky, lads. Wait. Pickle's got a chest. Old Scratch has a chest, but the Barbarian and the Dwarf, or the Barbarian and the Wizard do not. Is that correct? Oh, you may now leave this quest at any time by clicking on the Leave Quest button in the bottom right of the screen. All right. Well, I won't do that yet. I've got enough BP to last through searching for treasure. There's 15 gold coins. That's something. That's something. I don't want my wizard to die, so don't think I'll be taking my wizard and searching for anything. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make way anyways, because I want these guys to stay pretty close together anyway. Wizard, John, actually, it's okay. It's okay. 20 gold coins. If John gets attacked by a wandering monster, it's okay. Dwarf, treasure. A potion of healing. That was definitely worth it. So I have found 35 gold and a potion of healing. That is what I have been able to find. Should I keep looking for treasure? I think I will. I think I will continue to look for treasure. Pickle will search that room next. Well, when he gets there, it'll take a couple years. Have you already searched for treasure? Yes. And you've already searched for treasure. Everybody's gone. I'm gonna have Pickle search this room, and then I will call it good. 35 coins, yes! Now I will leave the quest. More treasure, says Ribby. You know what? Fine. Fine. One more room. We'll have all 4 heroes ransack just one more room. This is probably the way that it needs to be done. Ah, crap. I clicked the wrong button. Didn't quite mean to do it that way. That's okay. Ogre the Barbarian is the 3rd barbarian on, I think maybe the 2nd barbarian on this quest. John, Old Scratch, and Pickle. Pickle is still the MVP. He's picking up where his old buddy Kyle the Dwarf left off. Ogre has 75 gold, John has 80, Old Scratch has 60, and Pickle has 234. So it looks like Pickle got the gold from the quest, the prize money. So now it's a question of who's going to get stuff. 230, let's add this up, just so I'm clear. It's 60 plus 235, was that it? 234. So I'll say he has 79 and you have 75. Plus 75 plus 79. We have a total of 449 coins amongst us. That is enough to buy something, but what? The longsword rolls 3 combat dice in an attack because of its length, and allows you to attack diagonally, and there does not seem to be a shield limitation with it. So, yes, it's an upgrade from the broadsword. 450 gold coins would be great to give somebody, but it doesn't allow you to use any other handheld item, such as a shield, so I might not do that. What does Pickle have? He has a crossbow and a short sword. He has no armor. I think I'll give him armor. Maybe. What's chainmail? Extra combat die and defense costs 500 gold coins. It's either upgrade the barbarian's weapon to that of a diagonal attack, or upgrade the dwarf's weapon to that of... Oh, I don't have to do it that way. I can buy the longsword for the barbarian. And instead of selling his broadsword, I just give that to the dwarf. So he's going to sell a short sword. He's going to give us gold to the barbarian. All of it. I love this app. And Pickle is going to be nice and give all of his gold to the barbarian. The barbarian is going to buy a longsword. Alright, and he's going to give his item, which is the broadsword. That's all, to the dwarf, and he did. So now he has the helmet, the shield, and the longsword. Let's give that gold back to Pickle. Pickle needs to be the gold keeper. John, can you buy anything, John? I don't think you can buy anything. You've got a dagger and a staff. Yeah, you've got nothing to buy here, so you're basically all kitted. Wizard's done until I find the treasure to kit him. Old Scratch? What do you have? You have a helmet, a broadsword, and a shield. You need to give your gold to Pickle, so I always know how much I have. Pickle has 174. Pickle has enough to buy a shield or a helmet. The crossbow does not have a no shield requirement, so I'm gonna go after the shield. And now we will save and quit instead of going to the next quest, because the next quest will if we try to do that, we won't get the opportunity to read the quest notes and stuff. I already messed that up once. So you guys will be able to name the heroes on this next one. I don't want to keep the names that were given to them by default. Here we go. And that's it. That's today's quest. We win. We successfully defeated Golthor and got back Prince Magnus's gold. The next quest, I think, is one of my favorites. Hold on. No, it's not. The next quest is Melar's Maze. My favorite is... Oh, it's actually going to be a long time before we get to that one. I wonder why I was thinking we got to this one soon. Castle of Mystery. Yeah, it's going to be a while before we get to Castle of Mystery. But we have completed 4 quests now together. And we have gotten our heroes very strong. They're very powerful. So, back to what I was working on yesterday, if you want to see the progress as far as that goes. I've done a little bit of extra work. I have put in a couple of more columns in my sheet, and I've actually built another worksheet beside it. All of this. Clint Gibson, can't wait till Quest 10. That's your favorite. It's my favorite too. It's really, really cool. It definitely takes things in a different direction for a little bit. I've played it with one party of adventurers before. So for my factions and heroes, I just have space for one more enemy to add to my figurine count here, and I've got a sum total down here that counts up all of the minis that I will be using, and that's a grand total of 237 minis. I'm going to be building my own wooden chest that will conveniently hold all of the minis involved in this project, as well as all of the cards, quest books, and tiles. The chests will also hold a total of, I think I'm going to give it room to hold 5 game boards. The first game board is, of course, HeroQuest, and I'm thinking about having a second HeroQuest board so that I can do double quests a little easier. Then I'm going to actually store 2 of the Dragon Strike boards alongside so that I can have a town board, as well as a couple of other boards for catacombs and things like that. And I may utilize those alongside a HeroQuest board as well. The scale's not exact, and there is Dragon Strike branding on the boards, but it's still kind of close, and it's really, really cool to look at. And the other boards, I want to get the German HeroQuest board that has the double corridors. I think that's an important one to have. And yeah, just room for another one, just in case I find one more that I really want. An Etsy board or something. Ribby, Castle of Mysteries, definitely had the best WTF role in my current group's campaign. Tell us about it. I want to hear about your WTF role. Tell me about your WTF role while I cry over the amount of minis that I have. And I'll also show you guys this other half, this other section, my spreadsheet. These fields here, these cells, contain the names of each of the heroes that come with Talisman, 3rd edition, and all 3 of its expansions, as well as 6 of the 8 or 9 Warhammer Quest character expansions. I've removed the redundant ones because Warhammer Quest comes with a War Dancer, which is the exact same thing as the, I think, Witch Elf. They're very, very close. They're very similar in terms of how they look, the molds for the mini, and I didn't want to have to go spend resources to obtain the character expansion for Warhammer Quest when I already have the Witch Elf mini. So I just need a second Witch Elf mini, which I have, and that will get painted red, and it will be included with my HeroQuest Ultimate system. You'll notice I've got some monsters in here: Chaos Dwarf, Black Orc, Chaos Warrior, and Beast Man, and Chaos Sorcerer. These are characters, and Skaven. These are characters that are with the Talisman game system. They are evil alignment, but you can still play as them in Talisman. Talisman has a vastly different context than HeroQuest in that you've got all of these different factions comprised of these different characters competing for power. So the context I'm going to need to justify in order to use monsters in my HeroQuest game system. But if I do go this route, then I will be using these monsters, the Black Orc, the Chaos Dwarf, the Skaven, and trying to justify somehow that they've joined up with the heroes. I may not use these as heroes as I write them. I might just use them for stand-ins, for proxies, for other people's homebrew heroes. That's what the system is for. It's to also facilitate the homebrew for anybody else. If they've got homebrew that they want to do, that this could represent that. Now you might ask, what is the point of this system if it's just me going and grabbing all of these expensive minis and saying they should facilitate other people's homebrew? Well, it's because I want to give people the idea to do that, to have all of these minis that can proxy for their parties. Not necessarily these minis. These are just the ones that I want because they match the Citadel style that I want to go with this era. They can use Reaper minis. They can use whatever they want. If they just see the assortment and how flexible it can be, they can make their own decisions. Every Zargon out there on whether or not they even want to pursue that route and try to build a collection of minis that's even close to similar. They don't have to at all. It's fine. GA. Hello, sorry I'm late work. It's okay, GA. I would have tried to wait, but I couldn't wait too long. Welcome to the stream. Sorry you had to work. We had a pretty bad start to getting Prince Magnus's gold, but it was, yeah. We ended up winning. We ended up winning because that last room is very pro-hero. There's a lot of monsters in it, but if you stand in the doorway, they can't get you. And the game system was like, I'll send the goblins to attack you first, which was a terrible move. They might have had a chance if they threw their strongest ones at me first. So Ribby is telling us about Castle of Mystery and how it had the greatest WTF moment of the campaign. So the wizard ends up in the room with the two Chaos Warriors. Next turn, for some reason, he moves to the corner, and I trap him in. Yes, good, he's mine. On the current turn, I hit him enough to kill him, as is the way whenever you have Chaos Warriors up against a wizard. He uses a spell to live. Next turn, he tries to attack. Big fail. Zargon's turn, I slap him to death again. He saves with a potion. Second Chaos Warrior turn, I roll 3 skulls. I'm like, yes, I got him. He rolls 3 shields. The next turn, he casts a spell that lets you pass through monsters and escapes the room. Wow. Those are the moments, man. Those are the highlights of the adventures. Couldn't believe I wouldn't have believed it either. I gotta take you at your word. I believe it since you're telling me. But that's nuts. That's awesome. They must have felt really, really good too. They must have felt awesome having done that. Like, yes! Lots of yes at the table. So I need one more group of minis right here to go, not group, and one more group to go along with an existing faction, and then I'll be done with this particular section. Green means I have it, or red means I don't have it, or green means it's ready. Red means it's not ready, which means it's not painted yet, and it's not rebased. I need to paint and rebase every single mini on here, except for the ones that are already HeroQuest based. So, Sheet 2. Sheet 2 is a little different. Sheet 2, the quest names, if you're savvy. So just color coding just to kind of give them a visual separation. These are 3 different campaigns. I'm going to have to write them, create the quests for them. But this is going to be pretty easy. The first section of Reign of Chaos, I don't have a subtitle for this yet. The whole 3 campaign adventure is called Reign of Chaos. Is remixes of the game system quests and every expansion from the game system. So one quest from each one, an iconic quest if I can manage it. And then the double quest at the end, 9 and 10, is the advanced HeroQuest game system, but transposed onto the HeroQuest board. And with the roll for random monsters kind of mechanic. The second section, Dragon's Descent, is actually going to be using a lot of dragon stuff. I'm going to be using two of the scenarios from Dragon Strike, but transposed onto a HeroQuest board. I'm going to be giving them special mechanics to kind of reflect the Dragon Strike adventures. So I just can only pick two, so they have to be special. The third quest, Dragon's Tower, will take from the center of the board of Talisman. It's going to have a lot more adventure, a lot more rooms, a lot more monsters, but it's going to be basically based on the idea of climbing a tower to slay a dragon. We'll be slaying a dragon in Dragon's Gate, and then we'll find out who controls the dragons, and we'll adventure through the Village of Terror and get to the castle of, I can't remember what it's called, in the land of Terra Nova to destroy whoever this special guest star monster is. The quests after also feature a giant dragon controlled by a warlock, and with the threat of dragons almost completely neutralized, you will travel to Dragonfire Castle, which has a Part 2 quest involving the catacombs beneath, and this will be very, very inspired by Dungeon Quest. So Dragonfire Castle and the Catacombs expansion basically making a sort of thematic appearance at the end of the Dragon's Descent campaign for Reign of Chaos. And then in the last third, which I'm subtitling Wrath of Zargon, we have 10 more quests. This time, it's no holds barred. We'll be doing just all kinds of wacky things with this last set of quests. The Dimension of Illusion is going to use a mechanic where the heroes are all going to start in different rooms, and what they do on their turn determines what the monsters will do on the other heroes' turns. This was inspired by an episode of Conan the Barbarian and an episode of the cartoon of Conan the Barbarian, of which I'm a huge fan. The second quest in this, the Arena of Farce, the heroes will actually fight base level versions of themselves, complete with all of the stats that a new hero has. So you get to the arena, there'll be orcs everywhere in the stands. The first hero to enter, the gate will slam down behind them. Their enemy will appear in the opposite side, and then each hero will actually have to face a version of themselves, a weaker version, but a dangerous version, no less. So, after all the 4 heroes make it through the Arena of Farce, they'll be able to go through and take out the jerks who organized that arena. The other 8 quests will be a complete surprise. I won't be sharing anything on those on the channel, and this might be the last time you see this particular worksheet. So check it out, see kind of what I'm doing for my inspiration, see that it might actually be realistic that I get this done before the end of the year, which is my goal. And it would be very, very easy for me to do, except I have about 18 other goals that I need to try to accomplish. My bad. Before the end of the year as well. I'm hosting a game jam. I have another game jam I want to host, maybe 2. The ones that I really, really, really want to host, and I really want it to be this year. You guys will maybe really like one of the game jams that I'm hosting, because it does have to do with HeroQuest, and you'll be able to participate in a very meaningful way. The D&D dungeon tiles fit the new HeroQuest system. This gives a lot of replayability as well as outdoor and city adventures. Pretty inexpensive as well. Really? D&D dungeon tiles, you say? I would like to go look for those. Because if I like those tiles, then what I might do is take the new HeroQuest board and tiles and use those with my system so that I don't have to have such a large box. I can use a smaller box. I'm gonna build it either way, so I really don't care, but like then if the scale matches the reincarnated dungeon tiles, Dungeons and Dragons Reincarnated. Wilderness. City. I'm not allowed to look inside of the books on Amazon. I'm still looking, but I need to look elsewhere. Let's go to Wizards of the Coast. Check those out instead. City. Tiles to make fantastic city maps contain 16 durable, double-sided, fully illustrated tile sheets featuring city streets, buildings, sewers, and other terrain elements that dungeon masters can use to build exciting encounters. Wilderness. Tiles to make fantastic wilderness maps contain 16 durable... Okay, same thing. Same thing for the dungeon. So there's 32 maps in each of these. I'd like to see just one example, preferably one of each. I just found something called Realm's Edge by Dungeon Craft. They are a bit smaller, but they're water resistant and reversible tiles. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna bring this over so you guys can see it too. Let's take a look at this together. This is Dungeon Craft. It's not the same thing you were telling me about, but I can at least look at preview images real quick for these. Oh, you've got to cut them though. Okay, thanks. Cursed Lands, Grasslands map, $16.99. Don't tell me that you're trying to sell me just one map for $16.99. Pair with Dungeon Craft Volume 1 to create highly detailed and dynamic environments. Well, that's nice and all, but I'm going to say no to Dungeon Craft. I don't appreciate their business practice. I'm interested. Well, just in case anybody else is interested, we'll take a closer look at this. I don't think this is a great value for the money. This isn't what Ward Icon was telling me about. I'm going to look at those pretty soon, but this is 24 inches by 33 inches. 2 locations for the price of 1. Double-sided. One's got a river, streams, babbling brooks. The other side's just grassland. But you should pair this with the Dungeon Craft volume. Volume 1 has over 1,000 terrain pieces, and it's $39.99. This is more pieces of terrain to be used, I guess, with that other system. To me, that's not great. Each of our books also includes 100 plus creature tokens. No thanks. No thanks. It's nice, but the system is not, it's not an ideal system for me. Let's go check out those D&D tiles. I really want to see a preview image. Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons, Reincarnated. City. Alright. City. I want to see the city tiles. DM David's got some on his site here, maybe? Yeah. Here we go. I could do without the white crosses. I understand they're supposed to help indicate where the tiles are visually. They're not super necessary. I guess I'd rather actually have grid lines. I'm a man of tradition. But the fact that there's like 16 of these is really friggin' cool. I'm clicking everywhere trying to get another preview image going. Different rooms. You say they're the same thickness? About the same thickness as the D&D board? And I could take these and kind of piecemeal them together onto an existing board to make things like more complete dungeons and towns. Yeah, I could. I like that. I could see myself using them. Oh, yeah. Roofing. I have no problem using that. That's cool. I don't mind them. I think they're pretty cool. Notice some cool older tile packs on the Facebook Marketplace. I might try to check this out. Maybe I can get them used and for even less. The thing is, to be used with the HeroQuest board, they've got to be placed right exactly where they'll fit with that tile or that room, because I don't want to do a lot of, please ignore the walls here. Like there's a quest in one of the mythic tier quest packs that uses the whole upper right quadrant of the board. Spoilers. Not really a spoiler though. Mechanically, it's not really a spoiler. You have to go into that room, and when you get in there, there's a note that says, just ignore the walls, bro. And you pretend like those walls aren't there so that you can have the entire upper right quadrant of the board and have all of these monsters able to see you. They're in your line of sight. You're in their line of sight. It's great. All right. That is going to conclude today's stream. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I've got to make sure I get my other videos up and done. I've got recording to do. I've got editing to do. I'm still trying to figure out what I might do Thursday. It's possible that I won't have a stream up on Thursday. If I do get like super caught up tomorrow, then I will do it. But I think I'll probably have to use both days to get caught up on stuff. Some are like 6x6, but there's 1x6 and 2x2, etc. I saw the sort of different sizes, configurations. I thought that was pretty cool. I can see them being used on my board. I might be pretty selective about which ones I use. I don't think I'd use them all, but I would use a good many of them. Anyways, thank you guys very much for dropping in. It's always a huge pleasure chatting with you and hanging out. I feel compelled, like the sleazy content creator I am, to say hit the subscribe and like buttons and all that stuff. Notification bell icon, that's supposed to do something. Maybe it rings when you click it. I don't use it myself, so I really don't care if anybody else does. I just subscribe. I barely even like videos, but I do subscribe to channels. Mixed gaming content, HeroQuest stuff, RPG Maker, RPGs, things that people have made and are in the process of making to show off what different game development tools can do and what they are able to do with them. Spreading creativity and education where I can, trying to be a little bit entertaining while I'm at it, trying to take people's hot takes and cool them down with some reason here and there, and trying to offer alternatives to it's either this or that type thinking. And if I don't see you guys tomorrow or the next day, I will definitely have another stream up Monday. And Monday's quest is Miller's Maze, which I'm not going to cheat and look at that. I don't remember anything about Miller's Maze either. So that's going to be very fun? Question mark. Limited time merch on the Teespring store. Link in probably not the description below this video, but other videos. Follow me on Twitter. I think I got all that out of my system. Have a fantastic rest of your days, guys. Go out there, roll all skulls on every challenge you take on. Roll all shields against every obstacle that you gotta face. When it attacks you. Don't roll shields when you're fighting the obstacle. All right.